A very good evening to everyone. So if you can hear me, give a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give a thumbs up. All right. Okay, so before we start, the same rules applies. Remember to keep yourself muted and remember to rename yourself to include your company name so that we know where you are from and we're able to know each other better as well. All right. So I think later we will start with the session. Give it another minute. We'll start in a while we get more people in. All right. So stay in there and rename yourself and make sure you're ready as well. So feel free to get any pens and paper round. Make sure that you have already went to the washroom as needed because this session we're going to take about 1 hour for the session of SCOT management. So today's session will be on SCOT management and group control. So if you come to the wrong place, you feel free to exit now. But if you come to the wrong place, you still want to learn more about leadership, feel free to stay on as well. All right. Okay. All right. So once again, a very good evening to everyone. Welcome to the 4th leadership training program. All right. So can I have a hands up if you are here for the first time? If you're here for the first time, anyone here for the first time? All right, awesome. We have 2. Ledron, good to see you. All right. So if you're here many times already, this is the 4th time you're here. Can you give a thumbs up? All right. Okay, fantastic. All right, so today's topic will be on SCOT management and group control. So it's the 4th session of the series of the leadership training program that we have for the NCOs or NCOs to be. All right, so the background of the leadership training program is how we know it is for the session for leaders who wants to be greater leaders. All right. So today's speaker will be myself, and I'm very glad that I'll be able to share with you guys on SCOT management and group control. So a little bit introduction about myself. My name is George, or you can call me Mr. George. I am a full-time officer in the Boys Brigade in Malaysia. All right. So same my experience. I grew up in Sarawak as a boy in junior section. I was cheated inside the Boys Brigade. Then all the way, I went through senior section and served as an officer, as a young officer during my university years. Then subsequently served in 4th Battalion Jaya and helping out in 1st Battalion Jaya as well. All right. So I'm very glad that I was so-called cheated into the company. And I'm grateful that God has brought me through the Boys Brigade and I've got to know and accepted. I accepted Jesus Christ through the Boys Brigade because the officers in the Boys Brigade has shown me so much grace and so much blessings and care. All right, so that is a bit of my background. If you want to know more about me, we feel free to chat up. And I'm glad to see a couple of boys and that I know here, and we can learn together in today's session. All right. So now I've introduced myself. Let me pop up a slide and let me know whether you can see. If you can see the slide, give a thumbs up for me. All right. If you can see the slides, give a thumbs up for me. All right. Okay. So today we're going to do an interactive session because I feel that me presenting is just too boring. All right. For me, I am not a typical boring guy. I can be, but I don't like to be because it's a Saturday. Come on, Saturday night. All right. So today, I want you to log in now to ahaslides.com/LTP4. LTP4. We're going to interact together. We're going to know each other better through the sessions. All right. So today we're going to cover the topic of SCOT management and group control. Through the slides and interaction, it will help us to know each other better. And hopefully by the end of this session, you will be able to to learn together on how to manage a squad better as a squad leader. All right, everyone ready to start? If you're ready, give a big thumbs up or clap your hands. All right, or press the love button in the slides itself. Okay, yes. Oh, thank you very much. Feel so much love. All right, I see 7 people logging in already. Everyone log in. If you cannot log in, do let me know. All right, so how to log in? You just go ahaslides.com/LTP4. All right, ahaslides.com/LTP4. Okay, so the LTP has to be capital letters so that you're able to access it. Okay, all right. In this room, we have 50 people. So I only see 17 on the slides. So we get everyone to log in. So don't worry, you log in, you'll be able to see the slides as well. Okay, are you able to see the slides after you log in? Yes, yeah. How do you go in? You open a new web browser. All right. Yes, ahaslides.com. All right. I'm sharing the link in the chat. So you just click the chat, then you can go to the website already. All right. Okay, I have 27 people. I need everyone to be in so that we are able to participate together. All right. So we are able to go through the slides together. So imagine today we are a company by itself. All right, today we're going to company by itself. So everyone here will be in one company. All right, so let's say, theoretically speaking, let's put a name to the company today. So today we are all from the first headquarters company. How cool is that? All right, so you are the only ones today that is able to be called for the first headquarters company for today. All right, so all right, I see 31 people. Okay, I need at least 50 people. I need at least 50 people. Okay. Yeah. So come in. So I need full participation so that my money is not wasted. Okay. I skip my meals and save out the money to buy the package for these slides. So please go to 50 so that my hunger is not wasted. All right. Okay. So are we there? Okay. All right. Okay, let's move forward. All right, for the others to catch up as we go along. All right. So everyone ready? If ready, give a thumbs up to the camera. Okay. All right. Cool. So let's get to know each other more. First question. Are you a recruit or lance corporal or corporal sergeant or a staff sergeant or an officer? All right. Okay, good. Oh, all right. Okay, so we can see today most of us are lance corporals here, and we have quite a lot of just coming up leaders per se. So I think it's a very good composition. This is where we are able to learn together as well. All right, we have officers as well. Fantastic. So this slide, this sharing today is not just for NCOs only, but it's for the officers as well. All right, so I hope that we can learn from each other today. Okay, so next, tell me, how do you have a squad system in your company? All right, so don't be surprised if someone says no. It's very normal. All right, so but I just want to get to know. Okay, do you have a squad system in your company? All right, squad system in the company. Okay, all right. So good. Most people have squad in the company. For those who doesn't have, it's all right. I hope by the end of today, this will inspire you for your company to start your squad as well, to start the squad system. Okay? All right. Now, how many members do you have in a squad typically? All right? Because most of you have squads. All right. So I just want to know how many people do you have in the squads? typically. All right, so between 1 to 6, or 1 to 10, or 11 to 15. All right, good, good, good. Okay. So we can see most people has around 11 to 15 range. Okay, and the highest is the more than 15. The highest is more than 15. Okay. All right, so that means most of the people has squad members between 11 to more than 15 in typically. All right, and we have also quite a significant that has in the small amount. All right, so interesting, interesting. Okay, so I will be sharing to you more why the numbers of the members in the squad matters. All right, why it matters. Okay, next. What is the mixture of your squad? Senior section only? Because all of us, most of us are senior section here. I don't see any junior members here. Okay, but in your company, is it just senior section, or is it a mixture of junior section and senior section, or is it a mixture of pre-junior and junior section? Okay, good, because the mixture of the squad matters in a way that how you do your squad management, it changes a bit of the dynamics. Okay, good, good. All right, so most of us have senior sections only, and actually quite a significant, I think 4 to 5, 7 people has a mixture of junior and pre-junior. Okay, oh, there's a number as well. All right, but nonetheless, I'll share mainly on the senior section, but I'll give a hint here and there on the junior section and pre-junior section as well later. All right, so if I forget, remind me during the Q&A session. Okay, I'm getting old already, so I may not remember everything. Okay, so in a squad, are you a squad member, a squad assistant squad leader, squad officer, or no squad? All right, as some of you have said. Oh, interesting. We have quite a number of squad leaders here, assistant squad leader as well. All right, okay. Interesting, interesting. Okay. So I know some of the officers may not be squad officers. Then you put under no squad per se. All right. But I believe that it's a good thing that we will have squad officers as well. So I'll share more later. All right, most of you are squad leaders and assistant squad leaders. Fantastic. For those who are squad members, I think this is a good time to learn, and potentially you are definitely the next squad leader as well. All right, good, good, interesting, interesting. Okay, so how long have you been in the company already? So I see that a lot of you guys are squad leaders. So I believe that it's at least 3 years that you are in the company. Okay, wow, more than 5 years. Fantastic. Okay, you are older than me already. Fantastic. All right. Wow, I think it's all the officers lah. Yeah, no lah. I think most of you good. So most of you knows what it means to be a squad leader, or what it means to be in the squad for a long period of time, and you have basically know what is Boys Brigade true and true already. All right. So with that, right, then I will want to test you a quiz, a question. All right. I want to test you a question. Are you ready? Since all of us are more than 4 years in the BB, if you don't know the answer to this question, I also don't know already. Okay, so wow, I didn't know that Osama bin Laden is here in Malaysia. All right, okay, so please as best put your real name. Okay, if not, then wow, this session time no. All right, so I didn't know that in Afghanistan we have Boys Brigade. So thank you, Osama, to come here to join us today. All right. Okay. Are you ready to start this quiz? If yes, give a thumbs up. All right. Okay, good. I know it's not Osman. Don't worry. I won't guess who it is. All right. Okay, ready? Start the quiz. There's only one question to the quiz, only one question. Okay, now, the one question would be, all right, Look at your phone or look at your screen now that you have. Okay, who started the Boys Brigade system? You have 15 seconds to answer. Is it Sir William Alexander Smith, Lord Baden-Powell, Amelia P. Sunderland, which is the wife of Sir William, or Mr. Stanley? Okay. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Wow. So the right answer is Sir William Alexander Smith. All right. So, okay lah, most of you got it correct. I can sleep good tonight also as well, at least for now. All right. So now we can see, wow. All right. Someone, preceptor. I don't know who are you. You have to let me know the name. So, by the way, the quiz today, the winner of the quiz today will get a present from me. All right. Get a present from me. Okay. So, remember, too bad those who didn't name yourself properly, too bad lah. You better print screen later and prove that you are that person. Okay? So we have 8 questions today. You better answer it properly. Okay, so now continue on to our sharing. So yes, the answer is Sir William Alexander Smith. Okay, so he's the one who started the squad system back when he started the Boys Brigade in 1983. All right, so he started with the 35 boys and he divided them into smaller group called squad. All right, and this is the key point. Each squad is under the leadership and not under the command of the highest ranking NCO and assisted by the junior NCO. Because when they started, they of course have already corporals and sergeant because the Boys Brigade system is from the military system. But the keyword is under the leadership and not the command of the highest ranking NCO. So the keyword is not a command. So as a squad leader, you are there to lead the squad. You're not there to command the squad. You're not there to say, hey, go and wash my shoes. Hey, go and polish my shoes. Hey, go and do it, go and do that. All right. Instead of saying, hey, go and carry the table, you should say, hey, let's go and help the officers to carry the table. Hey, let's go and help for the food cell to get it there logistically sorted out. All right. You are first a leader. So far, so good. Give a thumbs up. All right. If you're following, fantastic. All right, let's continue on. Do you think the squad system is important? All right, don't worry, this is not a quiz. This is just a question. All right, do you think it is important? Don't worry, there's no prejudice if you say no, okay? Because you might think that squad system is nothing for me, okay? All right, good. I'm happy to see that everyone thinks that the squad system is important, all right? I'm very, very happy. Because why do you think it's important? Tell me. Everyone says it's important. Tell me why is it important? Right? Tell me why is it important? In your opinion, why do you think it's important? To bomb, all right? First, thou shalt not kill. Second, thou shalt not judge. All right? Okay, so better management of members, easy to manage, fantastic. More systematic, yes. All right, easier to manage and keep them interested in the company. It will be easy to do something so that company will be more arranged. Micromanaging, closer bond. All right, so this is the part that I like. I like the answer of micromanagement and closer bond. All right, so I know that the part of the micromanagement. So in this part, that is where micro level interaction is where we had the closer bond. More discipline, more efficient, fantastic. When things go wrong, only squad will kena instead of the whole company. Distributing the risk. I like that. All right. For big companies, it's easier to manage the company and their leaders cause their leadership is in the squad. Good, good. As a squad leader and as a, you need to give good example and to lead them to God's kingdom. Fantastic answer. All right. Builds friendship to be more disciplined. Leaves no man behind. One die, all die. All right. I like that. Okay, more systematic, easier to control naughty members. I'm sure the person who wrote this has faced naughty members before. To ease the officer's burden, I'm sure the officer is very happy to hear that. All right. Okay, so I like all of your answer except the first one maybe. Okay, so but all of the answers are good answers, and I think I don't need to share anymore. You guys already know already. But if you want me to share, give a thumbs up now. All right. If you want me to continue to share, give a thumbs up now. All right. Okay. So why is it important? All of your answers are good answers and correct answers. All right. First of all, I want to quote for this book. Why is it important? Is because it benefits the company and the boy itself, or the member or the girl itself. Because when the BB company is divided into sections and squads under the NCOs, a squad is usually about 12 boys, and boys from one district or one region will have a special bond of friendship. All right, special bond is not the romantic friendship, yeah, okay? It's the bromance, okay? To form the bro in the squad together and have a friendly rivalry within the company is maintained, meaning that it's actually a healthy competition between each other. All right, so competition itself is not healthy, but when you have a better management, healthy competition is good to encourage each other to move each other to be better and better. All right, I'll share more on that in a while. So I also want to say that it helps with the boy's confidence. So imagine a boy who just joined the company and the officers already give the meetings and the subscriptions allocation and before starting the drill training. And the squad system helps them with their drill and with their introduction into the company parades more easily. Because in the squad system, in a whole company system, the officers cannot take care of everyone. But in a squad system, more attention and care can be given. Do you agree with me? If yes, give a thumbs up, all right? So that is where they are able to help with the boys' confidence so that recruits that comes in can easily join in the company and be part of the company and feel like a family, all right? And feel like a family. Okay, so with that, next. Okay, so the importance of a squad system in the boys' brigade. All right, so now tell me, all right, the importance of the, let me share with you the importance of the squad system in the boys' brigade now. All right, besides building the confidence and the management of the company. All right, so, but we need to boil down to the questions first. What is a squad management? We know what is a squad, but what is a squad management? All right. So a squad management is a system to ensure that all of the members of the squad are taken care of and feel comfortable to be part of the squad. As simple as that. It's a system, all right, to take care of everyone and make them feel comfortable. So can anyone do group control and manage a squad? The answer is yes, anyone can manage a squad, but not everyone can manage a squad well. All right? The keyword to manage a squad well. Because it takes practice and it takes many times of practice. Who here can share or give a hands up saying that my first time becoming a squad leader or assistant squad leader, I was very nervous. Give a hands up. I was like, give the hands up and tell me and show me. Say that, oh, I'm very kanchong that time. I feel like dying when the officer, hey, you're the squad leader now. Go and take care of the squad. All right, good. All right, so everyone has that feeling. I remember when I was a squad leader, I was terrified. I was like, I look at the boy look at me. I am a boy, he is a boy. How? We are all young people. But it takes practice and a teachable character. So as I practice more, and I learn to be teachable. So what is the meaning of teachable? Teachable meaning that I am not prideful. I don't say, oh, I know everything. I have the BB handbook. I know how to manage the squad. My who and who is the sergeant. I know how to manage the squad. But a teachable character is someone who is humble and say that, please teach me how to be a squad leader. All right. So it takes practice and teachable character to manage a squad well and have good squad management. All right. So with that, I want to share with you good squad management. So let me ask you this question. All right, everyone's ready? So this is the second question to the quiz, yeah? All right. Okay, the second question I want to ask you before I share is that why is it important to have good squad management? All right, why is it important to have good squad management? Is it because so that I can control the crowd better? So that the squad can grow together, so that I won't be demoted because I just been promoted, or the officers will remote me? Okay, time's up. Let's see everyone's answer. Yes, phew, then got most of people said, so that we can grow together. All right, yes, you can control the crowd to a certain extent, but that is not why is it important to have a good squad management. The reason to have a good squad management is so that we can grow together as a squad. All right, so far, wow, Anson is going up. All right, perpetrator just now, don't know where already. Okay, all right, so we pause the quiz for a while, then we continue learning. So the purpose of having a good squad management. Okay, same thing. Who is the person responsible in leading the squad, in your opinion? All right, oh, the quiz haven't paused. Okay, I said. All right, so tell me, who is responsible to lead the squad? The squad leader, assistant squad leader, the captain, not me, squad officer, or the sergeant, the highest ranking NCO. All right. Okay. The captain officer, hopefully you are not an NCO, hopefully you're officer. Okay. But the correct answer is squad leader and assistant squad leader. So as Sir William said previously just now, is that it falls to the highest ranking NCO and the junior NCO to lead the squad. All right. Okay. So what is the characteristic of a well-managed squad? The members are what? Okay, share your opinion. What is the characteristic of a well-managed squad? All right. A well-managed squad is, I don't think, I don't know how to answer you that, but anyway, I'm just gonna pass you by. But tell me, what are the characteristics of a well-managed squad member? Okay, so they are very understanding, united, caring, obedient, nice. Good, good. All right. So good teamwork. So yes, you are correct. All these are a characteristic of a well-managed squad member. All right. They are united. I think most of the biggest character here is united and disciplined. All right. So if you see the character of the word on the slide, the bigger the font, the more people chose that word. So I see the word united, all right, which is good. So the answer is united, and most of the answer as well is discipline, is caring, all right? So good. So let me share with you my version of a characteristics of a good squad management. So a good squad management will have their members attend parades, meetings, and hang out even regularly, all right? So members are interested in both squad and company's activities. So whenever a squad has been managed well by the squad leaders and assistant squad leaders, the members themselves are interested in the activities. That's where they are able to attend. They will attend the parades or meetings or hang out regularly. And they are proud of their squad and company. Can I show of hands who here is very proud of your squad? You say, I'm squad Alpha, I'm squad Bravo, all right? I don't know, one more is Charlie, all right? So I don't know where I got this name, but it sounds very familiar with the squad name, all right? So if you're proud, give a thumbs up, okay, of your squad. Fantastic, all right? Okay, so, and the members go through the growth. So if the squad is managed well, you'll see the member going through growth in these 4 aspects. Spiritual growth, physical growth. Physical growth is not that they grow bigger and larger, yeah, but yes, they do grow taller because of age. But physical growth is that they are getting healthier, they're getting more energized, And educational growth is that they have more knowledge, and social growth is that they are more sociable. All right, so if the group squad is managed well, you have the characteristics of all this, and plus the ones that you guys shared just now. They are united, they are caring, they are disciplined, they have good teamwork. All right, so these are the characteristics of a good squad management. So how do you manage a squad well then? All right, so some says make sure that attend every parade, pass the message to every squad, over communicate with everyone, been through tough times together, accept the challenges together, gather once, treat them as friends, being able to communicate well with one another, all right, being a good leader, patience, check out which one once in a while, all right, so kai lang, which is happy, well, relations, patience, encourage them every single week to come from the parade, and two-way communication. All right, fantastic answers, fantastic answers. All right, so don't be worried to be strict as a squad leader and assistant squad leader. Interesting. All right, call them, come meeting every day. Yes, you can do that. All right, but also we need to see the timing as well. So maintain a positive chemistry. Yes, fantastic. And become friends. So I want to point to the answer of over communicate with everyone. I'm assuming that you're using the right term, because over communicating, sometimes we think, oh, over talking is bad. But over communicating doesn't mean you over talk. But over communicating means you communicate more than is needed, which is good, because as a family member, and most of the misunderstanding, most of the conflict comes with miscommunication. All right, based on research, more than 75% of the cause of miscommunication, of misunderstanding, conflicts come from miscommunication. So it's always good to over-communicate than under-communicate. And I like the answer of being through tough times together and accept all challenges. All right, so these are one of the ways to manage the squad well. And of course, the other ways here, encouraging, be a good friend with them, break all ice with everyone. So these are good, very good answers. All right. So I think you guys are on a very good journey and good road towards a great squad leader already. I can feel it from this answer. But let me share with you some tips maybe that can help you more to manage the squad well. So first of all, to be fair to everyone, yes, you may be very more gamcheng or very more friend or very more bro with some of your members because they are peers, meaning that they are not NCOs but the same age as you. They come in the same batch as you. But of course, as a squad leader, right, or assistant squad leader, you have to be fair to everyone. Fair doesn't mean that, oh, I need to be like a judge, like the judge says, oh, I need to read through the law books and all that. No. Being fair meaning that there's no bias and you treat everyone based on the things that have done, but not their personality. All right, that is fair. In Chinese saying 对事不对人, you judge towards the things that has been done or the mistake that has been done, but not the person or the personality themselves. Let me give an example. All right, so two members argued. All right, what they are arguing about? They are arguing about one person start the fight towards each other. All right, and they have a very bad conflict until they start punching each other. So instead of saying that you two are very terrible people, you two are very violent, let's look at the conflict and the action of punching themselves. So you say that, first of all, punching each other is wrong. And I doesn't agree with both of you doing that. All right, so that is being fair. You don't care who start the first punch first, but punching each other is already wrong. So you start with the matter itself and not the person themselves. Then start working with letting them to cool down, calm down, and slowly come together and reconnect and forgive each other and say sorry to each other. All right, so that is being fair. You're not going towards their character, you're going to the things that they have done. All right, second, be reasonable. So yes, law and regulations are there. okay? But laws and regulations are not always there to condemn someone, okay? Condemn meaning that throw judgment to someone. Imagine we have the 10 commandments, all right? If God were to implement 10 commandments today, do you think any one of us will survive? If you think you will survive the 10 commandments, please raise up your hands. I can tell you myself, I can't survive 10 commandments. Everyone tells a lie, all right? But because of the grace of Jesus Christ and the love of God, we are able to be saved and be accepted into the kingdom when we repent of our sins and hold on to Jesus Christ as our Savior. So same thing, being reasonable is being graceful to your members. Yes, there are rules and regulations. Rules has to be followed, but because for some reason, all right, that is very, very out of their control, okay? For example, they are late for half an hour without telling you. Instead of saying that, hey, you are late, all right, I don't like it, don't give me any reason. First, hear out their reason. Yes, you have all the rights to give the punishment because rules are rules, but being reasonable with them, saying that, hey, after the punishment, I want to know what is the reason, okay? And how I can help you further to help you. Let's say the lateness is because the parents forgot and he can't drive. Then he also don't have a phone, okay? Then how do you do? Then you help him by saying that, how about I go and pick you up next time, all right? I'll come at how many, I'll get my parents to come and pick you up next time. For example, being reasonable, all right? Yes, they will first don't like you for punishing them, but then because they know that you are reasonable and you feel, if you know what their reason is, you can relate to them, they will be closer to you, all right? All right, be careful and wise. Taking the same situation of being late. He came late, so let's say one of the member came late, all right? But you score him. So why are you late? Please, you are causing the whole squad to be punished, all right? And you just score him and leave it that way. But what if that day his grandmother just died and the mother has to send the grandmother to the hospital first, all right? Then you are being unloving. Is that being careful? No. So being careful meaning that you have to be careful and wise with your words, how you say things, all right? So it comes back to the being reasonable. Yes, you can punish him, but after that you say, hey, what is the reason? Or you can take the punishment together with him because you are the squad leader and you want to show to him that you and him are one team. Okay, so there are a few things. Be wise and careful. Be wise also is knowing what to say at what time and what to do at what time. All right, it takes practice, definitely, but it takes more importantly a teachable character. It comes back to the same point, teachable character. All right, so and be understanding, same thing just now. I said be understanding of the other person. Okay, and take initiative. So if you see a member who is there who is quiet, all right, don't know what to do and things like that, all right, then go and take initiative to talk. Don't be like, oh, I'm the boss, then I'll do myself, do everything. All right, so take initiative to know them. Be a living testimony. You are the leaders. People follow you. The younger people follow you. All right, so be a living testimony, meaning that you have to be disciplined yourself, to be obedient yourself. If you don't come on time, how do you expect other people to follow you? If you don't read the Bible, how do you expect the people follow you? All right? So always seek advice. No one knows everything. If you think you know everything, that means you know nothing. Okay? Always seek advice with your officer, with your senior NCOs, with anyone, your father, your mother, someone who look up to and respect. All right? Seek advice. They say, hey, I faced these things in the squad or the company. How do I do it better? All right? How do I do it better? Okay, still follow so far, everyone? If yes, thumbs up. Okay, all right, fantastic. Okay, so what is the difference between a group control and squad management? All right, so what is the difference? Okay, so the difference is a squad management is a long-term responsibility, like in a company parade. In group control, it's a short-term responsibility, usually during an event. Like PESTA, for example, because you are NCO, then the officers say, hey, all senior NCOs go and help with the platoons, go and help with the platoon games and things like that. So that is group control. It's totally different thing. Okay. Okay. So now tell me, I'm going into group control now. Tell me 2 issues usually you face in an event, in a camp, and all that you face with group control. So what usually do you face in a group control? Okay, name 2 issues. Shyness sometimes, lack of ideas. Very good. Short sendiri, okay. Do not listen. 意见不同 meaning different opinions. Okay. Competency, being ignored. All right. No leaders, attitude problem, they won't listen. Stutter while talking. All right. Yes, I agree. So these are the issues that we usually face in a group control situation. All right. I'm glad that you are able to relate to it. So with that, I want to just share with you some tips of doing group control. All right. So one of the tips is to be clear of the purpose of the group control. Let's say in a family camp in your company, what is the purpose of the 4-in session? Is to move them into rooms or move them into lines to register. So be clear on that purpose. If you don't know the purpose of the group control action that you're doing, ask your officer, sir, what do you want me to do now for this group control? All right. Ask the officers, be very clear, because without the first purpose or first being know the purpose, your group control will be very chaotic. All right. So make use of the rank system and delegate. So if you are the most senior NCOs, ask all the NCOs to come. Hey, NCOs, let's help with the group control. Corporal, you do this. Lance Corporal, you do this. All right, let's do this together. There is a reason why we still have the rank system today. It's not to show we are powerful than you are powerful than me, but it's used in these times of group control where it's easier to delegate things. All right, it's not to show power, it's to show teamwork. And prepare your instructions. So before you shout to everyone and say, hey, listen to me, write down if you can, or put it in your mind. What is the first instruction, second instruction, third instruction, fourth instruction, fifth instruction? Then only you use the squad system. Squad system is a fantastic system. Even in an event setting, you can use squad system. What is the typical squad system that we use? Squad number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 1 to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then split them into squads. Then convey your instruction clearly. First, boys and girls, put down your bags. Second, sit down. Third, listen to this instruction, and so on and so on. Okay? Then clarify before action. Don't say, okay, now we go. No. Ask them, do you understand my instruction? What is the first instruction? Da, da, da. What is the second instruction? Da, da, da. Fourth, fifth, until every instruction. Everyone clear? Clear. Okay, now do instruction number 1, action. Okay? Be clarified before moving so that you will have a very easier group control. All right, if you agree with me, give a thumbs up. All right, if you agree, good, fantastic. All right, so I won't touch too much on the group control, but I'll give a last few tips. Okay, so things to avoid in the group control. Avoid using anger. I know that sometimes we can be very stressful. Like, wow, my officer asked me to put them into the squads and platoons already, and time is ticking. But as much as possible, don't use anger, because anger doesn't solve the situation. Do you agree? If you agree, give a thumbs up as well. All right. So do not get physical. Start throwing things. Physical doesn't mean you punch people, yeah? Start throwing things, slamming tables and all that. It's part of you expressing anger. And by expressing anger, you are not making the situation better. because everyone is more stressed. When everyone is more stressed, you don't listen. Okay, you don't listen or you forget the instruction. Changing instruction while in action. So like for example, halfway, okay, everyone move. Hey, sorry. Okay, let's change, sit down again. It's very confusing, all right? So if you need to change instruction, wait till everyone stop at the certain point. Let's say you have 5 squats. The first squat already moved already. Okay, you finish, let them finish moving, then stop. Okay, second squat, don't go first. All right, stop the action. Then only you give your instruction. Don't when they are walking, you shout. It's not clear. They won't understand. And to rush things, don't rush. Okay? Yes, you say you must finish here at what time, but don't keep go, run. All right? But also rush things doesn't mean that you don't do things on time. Very simply, you tell them, you have 30 seconds, do, but not push them like pushing the cows into the pen like that, right? It's not that. Okay, so these are the few tips that I will advise to avoid during the group control. Okay, then now I want to emphasize on this point. Group control is not squad management. It's different. Okay, don't use the same method that you have, every method that you have in a group, in a squad management, because squad management is more than just group control. All right, as I shared, squad management is a long-term responsibility, while group control is your temporary short-term action that you do. Following? Still following, yeah? All right, fantastic. Okay, so now let me go back to the squad management. Okay, so some practical tips that I can share with you for a good squad management based on my personal experience and based on talking to other members and officers as well. Okay, so a good squad management, a squad should be maximum 12 members. All right, yes, you can play around with 13. You don't go back to your squad now and say, officer, sir, that day, Mr. George say, only 12, cannot be more than 12. We need to kick this boy out already. Don't be like that, all right? 13 is still fine, okay? But let's not to have 15 or 20 people in a squad because it doesn't be able to have a customized care, all right? So of course, this excludes the officer because officer is there for just an advisory role in the sense, but the NCOs are the one who is leading. Okay, why the number of 12? Because Jesus have 12 disciples. The 12 disciples are the closest group that he has. All right, the group he has. So I think it's good to follow the footsteps of Jesus Christ in this sense. Okay, and to have squad corners every week. Can I have a hands up if those who have squad corners? All right, you have the practice of squad corners. All right, so if you don't have, I encourage you to have squad corners. Squad corners meaning every after parade. So when I was growing up in my company, squad corners happens usually after the parade, meaning that so we, after the parades and all that, the classes, the drill and all that, we have playing football together, playing games together, chit chat, and there are the squad corners to do as a squad. All right. So that is, but you can do many other things in the squad corner. You can go makan after that, go spend your officers' money for dinner and things like that. Up to you lah, huh? And the willingness of the officers, but don't bankrupt your officers, okay? All right, so, and do hangouts outside the parade times, at least once a month. So beside your parade weekly, beside your squad corner, have a hangout. Hangout meaning that you hang out, you don't talk about like BB things again, but you talk about each other's life per se. Hey, I have this game. I found out that this game very nice among us. Like, come, let's play together and things like that. So those are hangouts. Hangouts is very much more personal. So why hangouts is very important? Because it helps each other to know each other better, other during parade times. Okay, because there are some things that we are more personal, only we talk during hangouts, like go for a movie together. All right, so do it as a squad. But of course, if no one, some can make, some cannot make it, it's fine. Don't like, oh, We need to wait for the 12 people to come. When the Avengers assemble, then only we can start. No. If you can have 5 people to hang out, let's hang out as 5 people. And who is the one taking initiative most of the time? Squad leaders and officers, all right? So I encourage you as a squad leader and our officers, take the initiative to do hangouts because members usually will not initiate. So as a leader, you should be the one initiating and don't feel like burdened to say, I hang out because Mr. George says so, I need to hang out. No, do hangouts because you really want to know your squad members very well. I can share with you until today, the squad that I had before when I was a squad member, a squad leader, I still keep in contact with them till today. So some of them already gotten married already, is going to get married, and some of them are studying here and there. And I even keep close relationships with them until today. That is the benefit of having a very good squad management system. You are close together. And I can share with you that most of the friends that I have, the closest friends that I have is from the Boys Brigade. So those are even until today, at the age of 30 something, okay, I don't want to reveal my age, but 30 something, one of the best friends that I have are from the Boys Brigade because we're so close together and we do things together, all right? And we wish each other's happy birthday, all right? This is the least you can do, all right? This is the least you can do, all right? Send them happy birthday. At least send a message of give it a call. Hey, bro, happy birthday. Hope you have a good time and all that. So you don't need to say, like, you need to prepare the whole script to say, oh, happy blessed birthday. May the Lord bless you in good times and bad times and da. No, you just say, hey, bro, blessed birthday. Hope you have a good day today and wish you a good birthday. So even better if you can throw them a surprise party. Of course, not during this COVID-19 time, right? Okay, but you can Uber, you can grab a cake to his house lah. You order a grab cake and send to his house also can. All right, that is the least that you can do. And celebrate and encourage each other in small and big things. So for example, even small things as the person passed a driving license, all right? They say, hey bro, wow, congratulations, you passed your driving license. Come, let's drive and go and hang out together. Something like that. And encourage each other. Encouraging each other won't make you lose a single penny, except maybe some data, all right? Or some pocket money, 1 or 2 ringgit. Come on, it's worth the encouragement. All of us like encouragement, right? If you like encouragement, you need to learn how to give encouragement as well. Okay, so continue on. Some of the other tips as well is learn each other's love language. All right, so it's very important. Yes, this is a bit tricky. Let me give you a few tips. So if you notice the person feel very encouraged when you talk to him every time, that's his love language will be word. But if you are helping out him many times and he feels very encouraged, is to be action, meaning that you help him to do things. And if you just spend time playing games and all that, and he feels very happy, that means he's spending time. If you give him a gift, then he's very happy, that means gift. And with his touch, of course, you don't go and hug him and kiss him, that is touch to know whether he's like touch or not. But let's give him a hug on the side, then he feels very welcome, then it's touch. So it's very important to know your own love language and to know your members' on love language. So if you don't want to do a survey method, okay, like, okay, member, go. Now this is the paper, I want to know your love language. So the other way is by observation. So if you want to do observation, that means you need to have more time together, such as squad corner and hangout. So that you are able to see and observe your members more. All right, then you know which one is the suitable one. Everyone's love language is very different. Okay, so like myself, mine is touch and word. Okay, so that's in my top 2. So if you give me gifts, I'll say, okay, thank you, but it doesn't make me very happy. Unless you buy me a Lamborghini, that's a different story, okay? But yes, okay? So, but know your members and each other's love language, even your officers as well, okay? Random act of kindness, surprise them now and then, okay? So who doesn't like surprises? Even though I don't like surprises, but I still appreciate surprises. My colleagues will know, my teammates will know. But random act of kindness, just the little things. You help this, you help that, all right? Then it will help to encourage them as well. Be ready to listen and just listen. Then only advise later. Don't, when you listen, oh, let me tell you, you do. No. When they tell you, listen. When they finish and they ask your advice, then you tell them, okay, why don't we do this like that? Okay, so sometimes when we tend to be a leader, we want to advise. I myself, I fall to that temptation as well. I do confess that I have that kind of tendency. But that's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth. We talk less and listen more. Okay, and we do more. That's why we have 2 hands as well. And we have 2 eyes. We observe more. Okay, do it out of care and love and expect nothing in return. Many times when we do things and we say, I hope I do this, the member will be more calm and less naughty. No. When you do things out of love, expect nothing in return. If he's naughty, he will continue to be naughty, but you do it out of love. Even though he's naughty later on, you still do it out of love. All right? And genuine. Only slowly you are able to change him later and later. But don't expect anything in return. Although you feel like, oh, sir, wow, if like that, I very calm, no? I give only. No, I don't have anything to fill my heart. Trust me, God is fair. You will receive care and love from someone else as well when you give it out to other people. All right? But of course, if you just give up and expect nothing in return and so-called expect something in return, you're not doing really genuinely. Okay? So if you feel that you're empty, trust me, if you do so long already and you still don't feel love and care from others, even you're giving out, come and see me. All right, then I'll find out for you why. In my experience, people who give love and care have the love and care given to them eventually. All right, I experienced that. All right, that's why I stay in BB until today. Have fun, food and fun gatherings together in each other's house after COVID. Okay, in Malaysia, in anywhere throughout the world, fun and food is the best thing to make relationship better. Okay, officers definitely agree with me. I agree with myself. I'm not sure whether you agree with me. If you agree with me, give a thumbs up. All right. So these are the few tips that we can have to have a good squad management. So if by doing all this, trust me, you will see the result eventually after half a year, after 1 year. Okay, still following? Can I? All right. Okay, so the first activity I want you guys to do, now you have all the knowledge of a good squad management. All right, I'll split you guys into squad randomly. Okay, I don't know who you are. But before that, can we take a group photo first before I split you guys? All right, let's take a group photo first before I split you guys. Okay, Kevin, can you help? Turn on your video and move your hair, put your makeup. Makeup not enough time already. All right, never mind. I'll Photoshop for you, don't worry. Show your face close to the camera as possible. Okay, make sure that behind you there's nothing funny or something like that. Like a lady standing behind you or something like that, or someone. Okay? Okay, turn on your videos. Ready? On the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2. Wait, I'm very slow. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay, fantastic. All right. Okay, let's continue. So I'll break you guys up now. Instead of taking 10 minutes, we take 5 minutes, okay? To first know each other's name, which company, so that is done already. If you're comfortable to share your contacts, FB of IG, and 1 like and 1 dislike. So we'll skip the best experience because the time is running out. So let's do that. Everyone okay? Give a thumbs up. Okay, so we'll overrun time a bit. I think probably another 10 minutes, then we're done already. Okay, so you'll see a pop-up in front of you and go to that room. All right, okay. So there are 60 people. I'll break into 10 groups. So there should be 6 people in a group. All right, okay. Ready? Go. Okay, you're back.
Yeah, the internet very slow. The transition from one room to one room very.
It's like hanging like that.
Yes.
But how is the interaction? Everyone quite, they say something now, not just quite early.
Some a bit awkward. No?
Yeah, first time seeing each other.
Yeah. But nothing that we can do.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'll call them back. Oh, 10 seconds only. I thought 60 seconds. Okay, everyone's back. All right, so I have a confession to make. I thought calling you guys back is 60 seconds. Then I click, it shows 10 seconds. So, oops, sorry. Okay, so, but nonetheless, I hope that at least some of you get to share. At least some of you lah, okay? So if you can't and you wish to fellowship more later, you can stay back later. I think most of us here are night stalkers. So I think we can stay up very late when we are young people, okay? So after the session, if you want to fellowship more, we can stay on more to fellowship, okay? But nonetheless, all right, so that is typically a squad corner how we can start with in the first session in the first period next year when you have new recruits coming in, okay? All right, so, and I want to just give a little bit more tip on the squad corner. So what you can share every week, because you are saying, you might ask me, sir, every week we meet already, what do we share in squad corner? What more to share? So besides doing action, you can share. This is a system that we can use in the cell group. So what we call the highs and lows, wants and don't wants, or wants or wishes. So highs and lows is that we share what is our highest moment in the week, meaning that, oh, wow, this week, my now girlfriend say yes to my proposal to her. Okay, so my high, it makes me very happy. My low is that, my result come out already is not good. It's my low. All right. So when someone share then high and low, there's no judgment. Meaning that, hey, you result like that because you're lazy lah. All right. They share high and low, you just keep quiet. And when they share, you say, thank you, bro, for sharing. I'm glad that you're happy and that you have a girlfriend now. All right. But all right, so it's okay for you to not get good result. Let's move on. You can do better next time. Okay. So encourage them in a very encouraged tone. So high and low is one system that you can use for every squad corner because it helps us to understand each other better. Okay. So because high and share, is what is happening, and so at least you know what is happening in his life for the last week. And it's okay sometimes to not have high and low. You say, high and low, my life is okay, like normal. Then you say, hey, you have no life, bro. You have no highs and no lows, but cannot like that. Because memang is maybe that week is just normal. He wake up, he go and study, or now no more study, he go and play game, afternoon eat, play game, night eat, play game, and sleep. Just like that. Okay, so, and it's okay as well, but get to do that as a system. And if can, pray for each other. All right, pray for each other. You don't need to pray like, oh, Almighty God, no. A simple short prayer is good enough. You say, hey, bro, anyone has anything to pray? If nothing, can. But if yes, let's pray together. All right. So now coming to the end of the session, if you have been paying attention, now is the quiz for you. Okay. So we continue on the quiz later. It's time to play the quiz. So whether we see you have been paying attention or not. So I saw some of you writing down notes as I'm sharing. That is a very good practice. Like Lance Pro, K Chong. All right. So hopefully you get number one, yeah. Okay. But we'll see who is the best. So there is only 5 questions left, I think, for you to answer. Okay. First question. Are you ready? All right. So go in, get ready. Okay. Remember, if your name is not your real name, I will not give you the present. Okay, I just now decided already because I feel like it. I am the organizer. Why not? Okay, no, just kidding. Okay, so if you can prove that it is your name, but okay, let's use our name if can. All right, ready? Start the quiz. If yes, thumbs up. Okay, if yes, thumbs up. Are you ready? Ready? Yeah. Okay, good. Let's start the quiz. All right, every question has 15 seconds only to answer. Who started the squad system? Okay, get ready. Lord Baden-Powell, Mr. Stanley Smith, or Sir William Alexander Smith? Time 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Okay, let's see. Oh, wow, perfect, everyone. Okay, but we see who is the fastest to click the answer. Wow, Lance Corporal K Chong. All right. Hyogina, I have no idea who you are, but we'll find out more. Okay, next question. Get ready, yeah? 5, 4. Why is it important to have a good management, squad management? Okay. So that I tell you the answer now, so that you won't be demoted, so that you won't be demoted. Okay. Depends on whether you trust me or not. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the correct answer is actually growing squad together. So now it's a battle of who clicked the fastest. Wow, it's still the same. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Okay, next. The last, third question. Which of this is not a tip of good squad management? Is not, yeah? Is not a tip of good squad management. Be controlling and commanding. Be understanding. Always seek advice. Take initiative. Be careful and wise. Okay. Whoa, all right. Always seek advice is a tip of good management. So remember that. The only thing that is not a tip to good squad management is be controlling and commanding. All right. So don't be controlling. No one likes to be controlling. Okay. You are not doing group control. You're doing squad management. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Okay. Still remains the same. Okay. The last second question. Okay. Which of the below is not a characteristics of a good squad management? All right. Members attend regularly. Members become more quiet. There's spiritual growth, education and social physical growth. Members can potential to be better identified. Okay, time's up. The answer is members become more quiet. That is not a characteristics of squad management. So if you are doing squad management and your members become more and more quiet, that means you might be controlling, you might be very demanding, you are like a dictator of some sort. All right. So good. So the answer is a tip to a good character, a character of a good squad management. The members who attend the activities regularly, there is growth, there is potential to be identified. All right, let's see. Wow, it remains. Okay, okay, we have almost neck and neck with Kiyo Gina and Lance Corporal. All right, let's see who shall be the last winner. Okay, the last question, yeah? The last question. Okay. The last question of the day. Who leads the squad? Okay. It's very hard, this question. Very hard. Who leads the squad? Okay. Who leads the squad? Is it the squad member? Is it the squad leader? Is it captain officer? Or is it the pastor? Okay, the answer is the squad leader, all right? It's not the squad members who lead the squad. It's not the chaplain or pastor who lead the squad, okay? It is the squad leader who lead the squad. They are called the squad leader for a reason. Okay, let's see the result. Wow, Corporal Ng, where are you? What happened? So Kyojina, please screenshot this, okay? Send me later on after the session so that we can give you the present, all right? Okay, so congratulations to Kyojina for the fantastic. So it's a very neck and neck, all right? Let's go on. Don't be worried. Come for my next session next time. Then you'll be able to get a present potentially as well. Okay? Okay, so now we are coming to the end. I hope that you guys have a good time. So I just want to leave this with you guys as the end of my session. Remember, squad sedia, always be ready. All right, as a squad officer, be ready to be observant and not lead and take over. Be available, ready to listen and advise. Be gentle and caring. Be involved and present. Work with the squad leader. As a squad leader, set a good example. If you want to know where to set a good example, look into the Bible. Be approachable, patient, gentle, caring, and wise. All right, what I shared just now. Know the members by name and character. Build a relationship, and always seek advice. At the end of the day, to have a good squad management, it takes practice and a teachable character. All right, so I leave this with you. The squad let the squad be the second family for both officers and members to feel genuine love, are comfortable, and are able to be truthful for one another in building a long-lasting relationship. There should be boundaries, but not barriers. Okay, so I hope that tonight will be you'll benefit from the sharing session tonight, and I thank you guys very much for staying on until tonight. Okay, so now I'll open 5 minutes to the Q&A before we end with the Vesper for tonight. Any Q&A, just turn on your mics or that you can ask.
Yes, I have a question. So
yes,
it's like, what if the member doesn't want to share and say the reason why? Like, for example, he keeps coming late or he's absent from time to time, and it's pretty much sort of a private matter. And I myself as a squad assistant leader have tried to encourage him and try to ask him if he needs help, but he doesn't seem to be like he doesn't want to open up lah. So and it's actually also not affecting him, it's also affecting the squad and the company, and it's messing up the schedule and time also. So like how can I deal with this?
Okay, so I don't have a perfect answer for you, but one of the way is that as a squad leader, you can work with your squad officer. So sometimes because the relationship is not built to that deep level, so deep that he's able to share or are comfortable to share with you, you can work with your squad officers to ask their parents per se to find out. But if that still doesn't work, give it time. So build that relationship first, then find out the reason later. All right. And relationship, it takes patience, care, genuine love to build. All right. So one of the virtue that you would need to have or learn as a leader is patience. Okay. So that is the thing I can advise on approaching that. So first, work with the officers to ask the parents maybe why is the reason and things like that. Second, build the relationship to a level that he is willing to share with you guys. Yeah. So, but if he still doesn't want to share, all you can do at the end is to pray that one day he be able to review the reason. And you mentioned that he is messing up all the schedule. This is where God tests our love and how much love that we can give to others. So yes, look at the practical side of things and see whether we can despite him messing up all the schedule, see whether we can have a solution to ensure that other people doesn't affected, even though he's late or he doesn't attend. All right, because it's not fair for others who attend on time. All right, so maybe you can talk to him separately and tell him that, oh, actually, what you do is messing up the schedule a bit, but don't worry, I understand. I do it in a way that it doesn't mess up everyone, but at the same time show care to other people. All right. So yeah, that would be what I can totally share for you lah. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Next question.
Yes, me.
Yes.
I have a question. What if the members tell some lame excuses, or excuses that is kind of sus, if you know what's sus?
Yes, I know sus.
Okay, yeah. What if he says those excuses for being late? Like he may be hiding something.
Yeah. Okay. So good question. So same thing. It got put us in this situation to see how much love can we give and patience. Yes, he may be telling a lie because he may be dealing something with himself within that is insecure. All right. So everyone is learning to be a better person every day. So maybe his time and level is still at the infant stage, but it depends on you because we can't change other people, but we can change who we are. All right. So how we treat others. So how we treat others is very important because it shows who we are first and who we are as a Boys Brigade member and who we are as the children of God. All right. Or even the children of your parents per se. So if it's very sus, yes, it's very sus, but he gives a lame excuse, you can ask him and say that, hey, I felt that this reason might not be acceptable. Can you tell me really why? I'm here to listen. I'm not here to condemn you. So it comes back to the same reason again. Build that relationship. Once you build that relationship, you are able to have that genuine truth from them because they trust you already. All right. So, I mean, those members who I have interact with, you know what I mean. Okay. So when you build that trust, then they will be able to comfortable to share with you what is in their heart. So patience and how much love and care, genuine love and care are you willing to give. All right. I hope that helps to answer your question, Joshua. But same thing, it takes practice and a teachable character. You won't see first day, but it takes a while to get you to do that. Yeah. All right. Last two questions for the night before we go and play Among Us. No, just joking. It will be fun though, playing with.
George, there are two more questions posted in the chat.
Oh, okay. Two more questions posted in the chat. We'll take that then. What is the first question? Yeah.
By PJ Ken Hindi. If a company have more juniors than seniors, how should they organize?
Okay. Thank you for reminding me that point. Thank you for what Ken Lee. All right. Hang Lee. Lee Ken Hang. All right. So if you have more juniors than seniors, how you should organize the hangout. All right. So yes, the hangout will be different with juniors because yeah. So and the juniors will have two groups. One is the older junior, which is the primary 6. One is the younger, which is primary 4 and primary 5 or primary 3 per se. All right. So hangout can be in a way that you play games that is relatable to them because I think in this generation, what they know in terms of online digital things is almost as the same as what you guys are experiencing now at your age of Form 4 or Form 5 or Form 3. Because trust me, you ask the primary 6, right? I'm sure some of them or half of them know what is Among Us. Okay? They know what is YouTube. Okay? They know what is gaming or they know what is treasure hunt per se. So how do you do a hangout is that you do something that you guys have in common. So a few things that have in common is games. Of course, you can't do the high and lows because they may not understand or grasp what is the high and low. But what you can do that are common, games, food is definitely a common one. Trust me, juniors and seniors and officers even, food is always a nice thing, okay? Then hangout can be also movie, going together or watch a movie. Of course, not all of them will say, I want to watch a Disney movie, all right? No, but there are some good Disney movie as well. We have to agree to that. So yes, be teachable, be humble, that, oh, I'm a man, I'm a boy, I'm a man, I don't watch Disney movie. A lot of things can be learned in a Disney movie, trust me, because there's something called movie therapy or movie counseling that I can share with you guys next time if we have opportunity. So we can learn a lot of things from these movies as well in life lessons in how to get better in life. But yes, go to a level that has in common between seniors and juniors to do the hangout, like games, fun, and food. Okay, so that is one of the way. Okay, so the second questions, the last question. What's the last question now? Where can I let someone to watch this recording? Sorry?
No, not that one, George. The question earlier on, it says that when break into the group time, no, or
No what?
using the camera is not able to, they don't turn on their camera and they don't use their mic to communicate in the group and use the chat only. How to ensure this does not happen?
Okay, the answer is that you cannot ensure that it does not happen. It does happen and will be happening for a long time to come. All right, because it's in their nature. So if someone is quiet, you can't change them overnight. So it comes back to the same question. If they doesn't like, because not everyone likes a group setting, you get what I mean? Like coming into the squad corner, sharing themselves and things like that. Trust me, if you put me in a room with strangers, I will not talk to strangers. All right, but I have trained myself to become an extrovert or sociable person and take initiative and take the leadership. So same thing, it might be them in the future or they change. So if they are quiet and turn off their video and turn off their chat, it's fine. Although the officers will demand that you open, let the officers do that. You are their big brother, right? You can relate and build relationship with them offline, meaning that is where the hangout happens. That is where the squad corner happens when you are not in a company setting. Even if a squad corner, like he doesn't want to turn on video, it's fine. All right, text him or find time to chat with him one-on-one. I say, hey bro, hey who and who and who, how are you doing and things like that. They may not reply, what we call blue tick. They may blue tick you, but doesn't want to read or reply. It's fine. This is where it takes back to the same point, your patience and your genuine love. How much do you love them and how do you maintain that love? All right. So build that relationship. At the end, trust me, my longest building relationship with my members or my when I was officer is 4 years to get him talk to me. All right. But you are still young. You have 50 years in front of you or 80 years in front of you. Why rush? Okay, why rush? So, but at the same time, you have to let him know that you are with him. You are the same team with him. All right. So let him feel that. Okay. So that will be my answer to that. Okay. So, all right. So we will stop here for the questions. Thank you guys very much. And hope that this session will be beneficial to you. And I think let's close off with Vesper so that we dedicated this time to God for the time. And if you want to hang out later on, we'll still keep the Zoom rolling, then we can chat with each other better. All right. Okay. So I'll play the Vesper. Okay. If you can prepare your hearts and give the time to the Lord and give thanks to him for the day that we have. All right. Okay, ready? Sound off. Great. All right. Thank you, boys and girls.